How's it going, everybody? Albie here from Spirit for Spirits. We decided to take a little sidebar on our trip to Little Water Distillery outside of Atlantic City. We saw a really cool local brew company called Garden State Beer Company. We decided to give it a little stop. This is Jason here.
Hey,
thank you so much for having us. I appreciate it. What do you got going on down here? What's cool, special, fun, and different?
Well, we're sort of a boutique craft brewery. Just opened, March was 3 years.
Congratulations.
So, thank you very much. It's been going according to plan. We're growing bigger constantly. But we basically make local, sourced, good taste and fresh beer. My background's in chemistry. I tell my kids I went to 21st grade because that's what they understand at this point. Got my PhD in chemistry, and I work for the government now, and I just basically go to meetings and write emails, and that's not why I got my degree in chemistry.
But it is why you drink.
But chemistry is a solution. Right?
Sure is.
So I bring that sort of quality control to the beer making. I'm the beer master here. We have a head brewer and a number of other people that help. It's not just me. I have a couple partners that do this, but we like to bring that quality control. Anyone can make a great beer, but can you make it twice?
Yeah.
So that's what we shoot for. And drinkability is a big thing for us. Probably everybody's stopped somewhere and had a craft beer, and you drink it, and they say, "You want another one?" You're like, "No, I'm good. One was fine." But I always like having more than one beer, so we're really big on drinkability here.
I see you have a virtual plethora of fun things on the walls up top here. This is it's so many interesting things, man. What a really fun idea. I love some of the art too. It's great.
Oh yeah, that one. My sister Jen, our head beer tender, and my wife Carissa, our manager, do all the artwork here in the brewery as well. Yeah, we have 10 beers on tap. Many more than we can put on tap at any given time.
Sure.
And along those lines, we have a pilot system in the back where we can do experimental stuff and keep variety in the tasting room.
Beautiful.
But we're working to go up to 16 taps to be able to have a few more of those showcased.
Cool. Well, I look forward to coming back to trying all 16. I don't have that kind of time today, but if I had to taste 3, what would they be?
Oh, all right. Well, our most popular is the Blue Jersey American Wheat. It's a nice, easy drinking beer with just a touch of blueberry. That's everybody's favorite.
Awesome.
We have our Hot Blonde, the Brute Squad. There's so many. And the Porter, the Wicked Porter at the end is also.
Yeah, I think let's get some of that Brute Squad in us. Let's get your signature American jersey, and then you pick the third, and don't tell me what it is, and then we'll talk about it after.
And that turned out really nice. That's the Brute Squad, so it's a very dry IPA. Also, you could say it's low calorie because there's no residual sugar left in it.
Oh, nice.
But it's very dry. That's where the Brute comes from.
Skinny?
Skinny, I think. Try maybe the Blue Jersey first.
Blue Jersey first.
To go in the...
Oh my God, that's great blue. Oh, well, is that the porter?
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's a big favorite too.
She knows me too. She doesn't really, but she does. Yeah. Well, Blue Nose is dope. No wonder it's everybody's favorite.
Yeah, that's a big, we go.
So all year, just in the summer?
All year. We planned on just in the summer, but people wouldn't have it, so we always have it at beer fests.
Oh, it's delightful.
Yeah, thank you. Really easy drinking, right?
Drinkability is the way to go. And what's that ABV? Pretty low?
It's 5.
4.5, 5? Yeah. Oh my God. Doesn't even taste like it. Sure. Just give me a growler of that, ready to roll.
Right.
That's it.
We're trying to work towards canning. That would be the first one in cans.
Oh yeah? Nice. Oh, that's really, really lovely. That is so easy drinking. That is dangerously good.
Yeah, dangerously good is we have a few of those.
Cool. And this one is the Brute Squad.
That's the Brute Squad.
Brute Squad.
Yeah.
Well, the Brute Squad. Yes. That has a little bit more of that IPA nose for sure, huh? A little East Coast hoppy, yeah. A little citric, a little lemon, yeah. Wow, and not nearly as bitter a finish as I was assuming from that nose.
No,
that's
very
really
dry.
Great. Yeah, super dry. Oh, that's really lovely too. And that has a lot more boost to it. Than
7.1.
Yeah, 7.1.
Yeah.
And that'll creep onto it too, because that's so easy to drink as well.
Right. This is only the 4th time we made that beer, and we usually shoot for 6.5, and the yeast just really worked well this time. So we'll probably dial it back down to 6.5 the next time. But that's a new one. Our head brewer Adam pushed through and came up with.
That's really good. Interesting mouthfeel on it too. It's not like almost creamy. Almost. That's got to be from your yeast strain as well. Yeah.
They're all ales. Haven't ventured down the lager road yet. Just real estate of tanks is too expensive to
start lagering.
To have a lager in there for 6 weeks.
I'd be really curious what you could do with some Beechwood age down here.
Oh yeah, we're looking forward to it.
Yeah. Put it actually on the beach.
A good pilsner. I lived in Germany for a year. And they had, every place you went had their own fresh Pilsner. And man, I fell in love. They were so good, drinking it by the liter. Ein Maß Bier. And I came home and there's no good Pilsners like that. So I would like to do one of those first.
One of my favorite things about being in the city is when I have German clientele and they order un beer bitter.
Yeah.
Right? And you're like, yeah, sure, no problem. What kind of beer do you want? And they look at each other
yeah.
and then they go, large.
Yeah.
And that's you're like, oh yeah, I get it.
Yeah, over there they only had the Pilsner. Or
whatever you have is your beer.
Pilsner, yeah.
This one is
The Nor'easter.
The Nor'easter.
Yeah. 10th storm of tropical hops.
That is dynamically sweeter than the one we just had.
Oh yeah, well you went from dry to the opposite of that.
Dynamically sweeter, but like almost apricot-y fruity. Yeah.
Oh yeah, East Coast IPA, Northeast IPA is much more fruity,
Yeah,
not as much bitter. A lot of late hop additions.
I love it, but actually, this one has the alcohol burn to it a little bit further.
Oh yeah.
A little bit further down the line here.
Yeah.
Probably because of that sweet front.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's really lovely too. And this is for like your classic IPA drinker. They're like, oh, I want IPA.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty.
Well, we don't have a Nuckies in front of you, but that's our classic West Coast IPA. But we did it as an imperial to Nucky Johnson hometown.
Of course.
Fellow here, but 9% alcohol. That one.
And Jen, what'd you sneak in on me over here? You stuck in the porter?
I did.
I like
that's
that
our
you did
Leeds
that.
Point Wicked Porter. So the Jersey Devil was also born up the road.
Yeah.
Leeds
Lots of
Point,
great stories about the Jersey Devil.
I want to top you off with the Nuckies, make your afternoon be sleepy.
Oh, this is delightfully chocolatey on the front.
Oh yeah, that's
Are you roasting your own and doing all that stuff too, or you?
Yeah, just the right ratios of roasted malt. It's funny that you said that because the first time we made it, we had ordered the wrong malt. It was darker than than I had planned for it to be.
Right.
And I said, okay, well next time I'm going to lower that. My wife said, don't touch it.
You dare.
Don't you dare. That's my favorite beer.
Do what your wife
So-
says. If we learn anything today, it's do what your wife says.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that because I actually got started down this road because she didn't like beer, and that was so disappointing to me that I started homebrewing with the goal of making something she would like.
Of course.
And that's really our motto is beer for everybody, right? There's so many people that don't like the domestic beers, but they can't handle the crafty IPAs. But that's a big
There's a large margin in
There's
between.
a large
absolutely.
margin in between, and that's what we're shooting for. And that's why we have from one end to the other of the chalkboards a beer for everybody.
Yeah. Very good. And this is the Nucky?
No, that's the hot blonde.
Oh, there's the hot blonde.
So that's our steel
Holy
beer
pepper. Holy pepper notes.
blonde, right? That my wife Carissa decided she wanted to make a hot blonde.
But that's like really green. That's beautifully green on the front.
It's like a pepper salad.
Yeah.
almost.
It's beautiful. That's beautifully green on the front. That was not what I was expecting at all.
And we finally got the spice just right. Before we didn't have quite enough heat, but we feel like we nailed it on this year's.
It is certainly there. Wow, it's interesting. It's on the throat and not on the tongue.
Yeah, right in the back of the throat. A little pick in the back of the throat. That's what.
Yeah,
we're
it's on the
shooting
throat,
for.
not the tongue. That's really interesting. What an interesting way to handle heat.
Oh no! So yeah, it's fresh peppers in the
fresh pepper,
bright
yeah.
tank. So sort of cold steeped.
That ought to
it's
be a
after it's
pain in
all.
the ass to clean.
Yeah, mesh bag saves the day.
Yeah.
That's our Nucky's Imperial IPA.
Yeah.
Send you off with a 9% ABV.
Oh, thank you so much. I love this like piney nose. It's great. It's really great. It's also very green. I'm enjoying that about all your beer overall.
Sort of the freshness.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I refer to it as green a lot of the
Okay.
time, and saying that everything feels like it was pulled, plucked, woken today. Like where I use a lot of green notes when I'm waking leaves and things like that. And I always feel like it was just done today, and all this has that nose to it. A hard
And
thing
this
to do.
is
Well done.
probably some of the freshest beer that people can get in the area. 2 weeks from start to finish, and it comes over to here in the tasting room.
The born on date was a couple days ago. Drink it. Beautiful. Wow, that's 9%. No way.
Yeah. You mentioned the dangerous. That's why I had to give it to you.
That is dangerous. Oh my God.
It's like nectar.
Beer is a solution as well. Truly, Jason, thank you so much for having me here today. Truly beer for everyone. Really just a virtual plethora of goodness. I love how fresh it is. Everything is really, really delightful. Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
I
thank
appreciate it so much. Be sure to check out Garden State Beer Company here in Galloway, New Jersey, whenever you're coming down to Atlantic City. I'm glad we could get something locally sourced while we were here. Thanks so much. Check it out. Always something fresh for you.